Uber, Bitcoin, self-driving cars. Combine those three together, and you have the self-owning taxi. A car that is a corporation that owns itself, pays for the car lease, the car insurance, and the gasoline from the revenues it makes, giving passengers a ride, and there's not a single human involved in that matter.
Metaverse just keeps going higher because it's real. I mean, I saw it. I think we're all going to be in it. We're all going to have fun with it, but it's really a manufacturing situation. A company can eliminate about a third of its costs using the metaverse. I was watching BMW and how they're using the metaverse, or in this case, the Omniverse. That's what we have to think of it as. We have to think of it as an industrial play, not as just a fun play. But when you look at NVIDIA is trying to make it so there's less waste in the manufacturing system, and they're succeeding.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world really works. Also, those who purchased the 3 Kids books, much love. It's time to re-educate. And then also those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love. Keep it coming. And do not forget the New World Order cryptos are in my Patreon. And then also much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And this weekend, guys, we stayed flat. But we know tonight what happened. CME opens tonight, so we know it's going to move the market. Also, guys, we're going to be running into open interest this week. Now, Bitcoin assets under management falls 9.5% to record largest monthly pullback since July. But guys, we know we're going to have a pullback, but we also know the Fed is still pumping trillions of dollars inside of the system. Now, like I stated, 2022 is going to be the start of the worst times in American history. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you, do not forget the Fed stated they're going to stop purchases in the summer of 2022. Now, guys, even though we're having this dip, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. When are you supposed to buy, guys? When there's blood in the streets, that's right. When there's blood in the streets, that's when you actually buy. When the market is low, that's when you buy, so therefore you can ride it up. If you're a trader, of course, if you're a hodler, you hodl right on through, you don't care. But if you're a trader, this is the time to buy so you can ride it back up. We know we're going into open interest. It's like clockwork. But the first part of next year, like I stated, January, February, March, there's going to be a main event that's going to distract the people. Because remember, guys, they have to build this 4th industrial revolution. Robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy and replace humanity. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about the indicators as volume, tether, USDC. We saw how the market got drained through the stable coins. They get pumped through the stable coins. You can clearly see that. And then also the Fed, we know they're manipulating the market by trillions of dollars on a daily basis, guys. They have not lied about anything. And then also Grayscale. We know they're buying and selling billions at a time. So we know for a fact that's going to move the market. So guys, you have to pay attention to all the indicators and then plus the narrative that they're selling. What's the narrative they're selling right now? Why stocks and Bitcoin went down? That's right, the African variant. Guys, we know these distractions. We know they play the same game. If you have my New World Order book, it keeps you ahead of everything. That's why it's so important. Once you understand how the world works, you know that it's all planned out. Now, guys, like I say, do not allow this dip to scare you. We know when it comes to utility tokens that we know that are going to be in the fourth industrial revolution. Yes, they're going to take a dip around this time, but they're going to move right back up. So if you are new to actual cryptos, get you one or two, especially if you don't have a lot of money, get you one or two, study the movements so therefore you can take advantage. The same way when it comes to stocks, it's the same way in cryptos. But right now, guys, we're in the most manipulated market in history. We know the Fed is controlling both. Take advantage. And then plus, they already told us that we're going to be moving in the fourth industrial revolution, where robots, algorithms, drones, these electric charging stations, these batteries are going to be needed. The minerals that are going to be needed. They've told us everything is going to be needed in this new economy. Only thing you have to do is sit down, put in the work. It's definitely worth it. And getting over to one topic of crypto news, of course, is the Metaverse, guys. They're telling you this is where they're going. That's the reason why people are spending millions of dollars to buy plots in the universe, something they'll never step on. Only in the virtual world. All of these games have virtual products that you can buy, and kids are buying it up. We know how the mind works. We know what the New World Order uses, and this is a great way to get the millennials and Generation Z used to this because what? This is all they're going to know. They're going to be raised around the Metaverse. And then lastly, guys, we have Axie Infinity. Finds ready players in hyperinflation-racked Venezuela. And guys, when your economy is brought to its knees, you're going to go to the New World Order's plan. Remember, it's problem, reaction, solution. We know in America, the Babylon is going to be brought to its knees. We know we have over 9 million people out of work, 9 million job fillings to be replaced. But guess what? Nobody wants to go to work. Why? Because it's 365 days to change a habit. They're used to sitting at home. But now they'll get an opportunity to play a game in order to make money. Who's going to turn that down, guys? Not the sheep. Not the sleep, guys. They're going to take advantage of it, but we know. What did David R3 stated? Give them that free money. Yes, it will boost the economy. They have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. We know when it comes to this programmable money, they'll be able to tell you what, when, and where, and how to spend your own money. Because we know when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher Stock Channel. Cryptoteacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, gathered home stocks is C-Word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.